The message I'm about to share with you today could change your life dramatically. If you're feeling lost, this message could offer you a new way of thinking that might lead to a clearer, more peaceful state of mind. Are you excited? Let's uncover what this message holds. Often, feeling lost is not a sign of failure or lack of purpose. It's simply a phase in life that invites us to pause, reflect, and realign. It's a signal from within, urging you to slow down and look inward. This message isn't about forcing quick fixes or applying external solutions. Instead, it's about tapping into the clarity and answers that may already be within you, just waiting to be noticed. Feeling lost can create a sense of confusion, loneliness, and even frustration. It might seem as though everyone else is moving forward with certainty while you're left standing still, uncertain of what lies ahead. Yet, feeling lost is a universal experience. Almost everyone goes through it at some point, though it often goes unspoken. Many of us are taught that knowing exactly what we want and having a clear plan is the key to success and happiness. But the reality is, life doesn't always offer straightforward answers, and sometimes wandering through the unknown is part of finding ourselves. This period of not knowing, while uncomfortable, serves a purpose. It gives you time to step back from the noise of daily life and allows you to listen to your inner self. Being lost doesn't mean you lack purpose. It simply means you haven't yet found the direction that aligns with who you truly are. Often, the pressure to find immediate solutions or answers only deepens the feeling of being lost. Recognizing this phase as a normal and even necessary part of personal growth can help ease the discomfort it brings. Feeling lost is not a setback, it's a part of the process that everyone experiences, a phase that reminds us to take a break and evaluate our true desires and motivations. Accepting this perspective can turn what feels like a crisis into an opportunity for meaningful change. It's about understanding that feeling lost isn't permanent and doesn't define you. It's just a step on the path to clarity and self-discovery. To move past feeling lost, it's essential to understand what's causing it. Many factors can contribute, including unfulfilled goals, external pressures, or a lack of alignment with one's true desires. Sometimes feeling lost is a sign that the life you're living doesn't fully reflect who you are. It might mean that you're chasing goals that don't bring you fulfillment or living according to values that aren't your own. Identifying these root causes requires honest self-reflection. Ask yourself what areas of life feel unfulfilling or disconnected. Are you pursuing things that truly matter to you, or are you following a path out of obligation or habit? By pinpointing the areas where you feel disconnected, you begin to uncover the factors contributing to your feeling of being lost. This isn't about assigning blame or feeling regret for past choices. It's about gaining insight into what feels out of sync in your life. Self-reflection can reveal patterns, beliefs, or expectations that might be holding you back. This awareness is the first step to breaking free from those influences and starting to create a life that aligns with your authentic self. Once you understand the root of your feelings, you'll be better equipped to make decisions that resonate with who you truly are. To move toward clarity, self-reflection is essential. Self-reflection involves taking a step back to examine your thoughts, feelings, and motivations without any rush or pressure for immediate answers. It means giving yourself the time and space to connect with what you truly think and feel, separate from outside opinions or expectations. In this quiet space, you can begin to listen to the voice within that often gets drowned out by the noise of daily life. Through self-reflection, you may find that there are parts of you longing for attention, unfulfilled interests, ideas that spark curiosity, or simple insights into what feels right or wrong for you. Self-reflection is not about solving everything at once, but rather gaining insight into what matters most. This process allows you to identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, which can reveal what may need change. For example, you might notice that certain activities drain your energy, while others give you a sense of peace or enthusiasm. This awareness can guide you toward choices that align more closely with your well-being. By regularly setting aside time for self-reflection, you can gain a clearer understanding of who you are and what you want from life. It helps you build a foundation for future decisions based on a true understanding of yourself. A powerful way to overcome feeling lost is by changing how you view it. Often feeling lost is seen as a negative experience, something to avoid or fix as quickly as possible. But what if feeling lost is simply a sign that it's time for change? Instead of seeing it as a problem, consider it as an opportunity to pause, rethink, and make adjustments in your life. Being lost doesn't mean you're moving backward. It may mean that you're in the process of finding a new direction that will bring you closer to your true self. This period of feeling lost can serve as a valuable pause, giving you the chance to evaluate what's meaningful. By reframing the experience, you allow yourself to let go of unnecessary pressure and start looking at the situation as a moment of growth. This mindset can relieve some of the frustration and replace it with a sense of calm and possibility. Feeling lost is not about failing to meet expectations, it's about realizing that there may be other paths to explore. By viewing it this way, you can turn the experience into a positive force that leads you toward choices more aligned with your values and aspirations. This perspective shift can make the journey toward clarity feel less daunting and more like a natural part of finding your way forward. When you're feeling lost, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the idea of having to change everything all at once. Instead, focusing on small, achievable steps can bring a sense of direction and purpose without the pressure of drastic changes. Setting simple goals can help you feel grounded and remind you that progress doesn't have to be monumental to be meaningful. These small steps serve as reminders that each action, however minor, is a movement toward clarity. The aim is to create manageable actions that you can commit to consistently, building a foundation that strengthens over time. By starting with small steps, you allow yourself to feel the satisfaction of progress without the weight of overwhelming expectations. Small actions can lead to larger changes, creating momentum that guides you naturally. Whether it's dedicating a few minutes each day to something you enjoy or setting aside time to explore an interest, each small action can create a sense of direction. This approach helps you regain control by showing you that clarity is often found through steady progress, not sudden transformations. Over time, these small steps can build into something substantial, giving you confidence and purpose as you continue forward. Finding clarity often involves reconnecting with what truly matters to you. When you're feeling lost, it may be a signal that you've drifted from your core values or neglected activities that bring you fulfillment. Values are the principles that give life meaning, while passions are the interests that energize and inspire. Taking time to explore these areas can help you rediscover what brings a sense of purpose and joy. By identifying and focusing on values and passions, you can begin to create a clearer path that aligns with who you genuinely are. To reconnect with your values, think about what qualities you admire or what principles you want to guide your life. Similarly, reconnecting with your passions might involve revisiting hobbies, interests, or activities that once brought you joy but were set aside. This process is about understanding what feels right for you, separate from the pressures of what you feel you should be doing. By aligning your life with these personal values and passions, you start to build a path that feels more authentic and fulfilling. This approach helps bring a sense of direction, making it easier to navigate challenges and uncertainties with a clearer understanding of what truly matters. Uncertainty is often viewed as something to avoid, yet it is a natural part of life that everyone encounters. When feeling lost, uncertainty may seem overwhelming, but it also holds potential for growth and discovery. Accepting that uncertainty is a constant companion can reduce the stress of trying to have everything figured out. Life does not always present clear paths, and sometimes the most valuable insights arise from moments of uncertainty. Rather than resisting it, recognizing uncertainty as a normal part of life allows you to move forward without the constant pressure for answers. This acceptance of uncertainty can bring a sense of peace, shifting focus from the unknowns to the actions within your control. Instead of seeking certainty, you can focus on learning and adapting as you go. Allowing yourself to experience uncertainty can create space for new ideas and possibilities, often leading to insights you may not have considered. This shift in thinking can relieve some of the tension associated with feeling lost, helping you to approach each day with an open mind, trusting that answers will come as you continue forward. Feeling lost can sometimes be rooted in trying to meet expectations imposed by others or society. Often, these external pressures create a sense of obligation that can cloud your true desires and lead you away from your own path. Letting go of these expectations allows you to reconnect with what feels right for you. It means releasing the need to conform to standards that may not align with your personal values. When you stop living for others' approval, you open the door to make choices that reflect your authentic self. Letting go of these external pressures involves taking a step back and reassessing what truly matters to you. Are there goals or ambitions that you are pursuing mainly to meet someone else's expectations? By recognizing and gradually releasing these, you create space to explore what genuinely brings fulfillment. Living according to your own values can help alleviate the feelings of being lost, as each decision becomes more aligned with who you truly are. This process allows you to move forward with clarity, guided by your own sense of purpose rather than the weight of others' opinions. While you work through the feeling of being lost, patience and self-compassion become essential. It's common to feel frustrated with yourself or to wish for immediate clarity, but expecting instant results can add unnecessary stress. Patience allows you to move at a pace that respects your needs, acknowledging that clarity often emerges gradually. Instead of rushing or judging yourself harshly, giving yourself time to process each step can make the journey more manageable. Being patient with yourself is an act of kindness, allowing you to accept that self-discovery is not meant to happen overnight. Self-compassion involves understanding that it's okay to feel lost and that this experience doesn't diminish your worth or capabilities. By treating yourself with understanding rather than criticism, you create a supportive environment within yourself. This kindness can reduce the feelings of frustration or disappointment and allow you to move forward without the weight of self-judgment. Patience and self-compassion go hand in hand, offering you a stable foundation to continue exploring without pressure, trusting that clarity will come as you give yourself the time you need. When feeling lost, it can be challenging to trust that everything will work out. However, trusting the process can bring peace, even in times of uncertainty. This trust doesn't mean ignoring challenges, but rather believing that each step, regardless of how small or uncertain, contributes to a larger picture that will make sense in time. Trusting the process involves letting go of the urge to control every outcome and instead focusing on the actions within your reach. This mindset helps you stay grounded, knowing that even when things seem unclear, they are part of a path that will eventually reveal itself. While you continue forward, remind yourself that clarity often unfolds in unexpected ways. By trusting the process, you allow yourself to move without constant worry, confident that each experience adds to your understanding. This trust can be a source of calm, helping you to let go of doubt and focus on what you can do in the present moment. When you view each step as valuable, even if the destination isn't yet clear, you can find purpose in the process itself, knowing that will lead to a place of greater understanding and fulfillment.